What's going on, grass holes? That's right, you have a new nickname.
You think my YouTube career is just hopeless? I hope for this. You see my subscribers go up and you are so pissed. You better jump on board, cause I'ma blow quick. Let a thumbs down or show his neck and I'ma choke it. And you can hit us up on Snapchat like we on there. We're always grinding, shouting out to ring lawn care. Plowing when it's snowing, cutting clean is always flowing.
Today I'm gonna show you how to fix your Junglewheels if you have them. Some Sulkies also are a two-piece wheel, tubed tire, which can be a pain. You might have seen in my vlog video where this happened, so now I'm just going to fix it because I haven't seen a lot of videos on YouTube for fixing these. A lot of you guys may know, a lot of you guys may not. But yeah, just follow along, simple process, let's get into it. Unlike most normal tube tires, you're going to have to pry the tire itself off the rim, but on these you don't, since they are two pieces. It comes apart from the tire itself, and the only reason I'm having to do this is when it was flat. I ran on it flat long enough before I actually noticed it that my valve stem went up and in, so I was able to fill it back with air or slime it or anything. So the first thing we're going to do is take these 4 bolts off right here. And one of the worst things about this is, since it is a greasable wheel for the Junglewheels, you're going to have grease everywhere. And with that off, it should just be able to pull up and the piece will come off automatically. Just like that. One side of the wheel, other side of the wheel there. Just pop that out. Tube is inside, obviously. Best thing to do is try to make sure it's completely deflated. If it's got a little bit of air holding in it, it might make it a little more difficult to get out of the tire itself. So just go ahead and deflate it the rest of the way. If it's being stubborn like it is, just keep letting that air out until it's not a problem anymore. Just yank that puppy out of there. Here's the old tube itself. Kind of going to examine, and I have slimed this one before, so I see a little bit of a side puncture here, which probably is from where it was pinching as I was turning. A little bit of around the valve stem a lot too, actually. So yeah, we're going to get rid of that one. It will be no more. Got new ones here. They're Firestone. I don't think that matters whatsoever, but that's what it is. And just repeat the process. We're going to put this one in this wheel. How difficult can it be, huh? Kind of work it around. Main thing is making sure you can get your valve stem back where you need it. Once you get this in there to where it's going to be inflatable again, it's all about just lining stuff back up. And I didn't bring my air tank down here like I meant to, and I forgot, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with my air tank. Something I like to do is go ahead and put a little bit air in this, not a ton, just enough to make it expand to the point that the valve stem's not going to want to move. If I could get a hold of it. Can't get a hold of it. Could have brought a pair of pliers with me. Got just a little bit of air in it, not a lot, but enough to make it expand to where I need it until I can get the valve stem to want to stay in its natural habitat where I want it. Move all these nuts. Clean this up. grease and stuff everywhere. Doesn't really matter, it's just whatever. It's just whatever. That's all it is. So line that back up the way I want it there. Line up my 4 bolts. And at this point, I'm going to let a little bit of air out of that tire. That'll help the bolts seed back into where they need to be. Like I said, I only want enough air in there to where I don't really have to mess with it. The washer's back on. And then follow the step with the nuts again until you tighten. Now I'm sure a lot of you that watch my channel know a lot of this information, but I got a lot of kids on here too asking me questions all the time. They might not know these things. They might not know these, you know, 2 different parts to this wheel exist, and they'll sit here and try to yank this tire off with a screwdriver or something for hours on end, not being able to get any progress. So it's okay to share information. Whether you know it, you don't know it. Information, any information is good information. Good thing I got some hand cleaner upstairs to get rid of this stuff. Now I am using an impact, which I don't necessarily recommend for this job, but at the same time, I'm not going to just sit here and torque them down as hard as I can. Give them just a little bit. And on this tire, I believe the specs for max inflation is 30 psi, but me personally, I do not try to run 30 psi because it is a way rough ride when you're on the Junglewheels themselves. So I wish my trigger for this thing was a little easier to use. It's got such a hard nozzle in this thing. Simple as that. Something else I got while I was up there getting my stuff is I got a full kit for patches. I had some plugs, I don't know what I did with them. And this one includes all of it. I got the plugs, patches, 4 tube tires, kits, air gauge. So I'm gonna break into this, get the old cheapo air gauge out real quick. I'm sure this one that came with it's a real winner. I got some real good ones in my truck, so. And my preference on these is right around 20 is what I like the best. So that's it, guys. Not much to it, you know, just taking the old tube out. I mean, if you can, inspect it, see if you can't patch it. I'm gonna air this up real quick. Just to see if I can't find where it was leaking from. And you can hear it right now. And you can see the slime coming out of it in these 2 spots right here. So if the slime's not even holding it, and it doesn't look like it's a puncture wound at all, it's just here on the sides where it must have been kind of rubbing funny. And see, even something like this, you could patch this if you wanted to. See if I can't zoom in, give you guys a better look here. You can see where the green's coming out right there. That's where my hole is, because like I said, I have slime in these. And I got another little bit of green coming in down here. Get it to focus right here. So that's 2 spots on these that I have bad right now. So this tire to me, or tube I guess, kind of pointless. It's not going to do anything for me. Like I said, I bought 3 more. They're only, what, $6 I think I spent on Feldman's. So even this one I could patch if I wanted to, just to do it. I mean, I might just hold on to it for the hell of it. But yeah. Alright, now let's go back upstairs and get this wheel back on the Junglewheels and call this a video. Now I gotta put this wheel back on here with all of this stuff. I don't know if you can see it, but my trimmers and stuff are in the way. But I'm gonna do it. Latch pin, check. I'm gonna have 2 washers, which I kind of want to get another one, because to me it makes sense. Washer. Lock pin. Like always, thanks for watching. More videos coming. Like, subscribe, comment. And if you got other tips on how to do this, any other things that might speed up the process or helpful tips to look at, leave them in the comments. Let me know, man. I'm trying to grow just like you guys are. That's just the way I do it. So get out there and mow, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
In real life and cutting clean when I be leaving everybody's stripes so clean. You wanna get mad and invade my space because I can leave a sidewalk edge so straight. But you must be out of your mind, cause I'm in my prime. You probably think that it's a crime designing my stripes. You better just be taking a hike if you in my eyes, cause Blake will go up to your truck and cut up all of your trim.